Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Holloman here with Arizona Health and Living, live and local, and I'm with Mark of Burning River Restomods to talk about his beautiful Corvette today. Mark, why don't you tell us a little bit about the build on this Corvette and what all it took to make such a fantastic piece of machinery?
Well, we start is with the original body, and then of course we take it apart, strip it, bring it down to bare fiberglass. We put it on a brand new Art Morrison sport suspension and chassis. It's got a brand new LT4 engine producing 650 horsepower, a 6L80 transmission, 6-speed automatic. It's got fully leather-equipped interior, shot wheels, and what we do is we take the time to put everything straight.
So as a Restomod, with the work you've done, this drives like a modern car.
Drives like a modern performance car. Okay,
yeah,
so it's not going to drive like a Cadillac, and some people do think that it's going to drive like their car at home. It'll drive like a performance
car
new car
today.
Yes.
Which is, I mean, if you're going to get this this Corvette, why wouldn't you want it to drive like a performance car today? You want to handle those corners, you want to take off fast, and you want to be safe.
Tons of power, tons of power, tons of braking. You know, newer suspension, newer style. All the engineering is up to date as far as the drive line. You know, back in the day, they had cars that would go fast. You couldn't stop. You couldn't turn.
You just go real straight.
Yeah,
you just go real straight.
And you had a lot of room to get there. You were okay. But if it got outside of that, they weren't really performing that well.
So what does this weigh altogether?
This will weigh somewhere in the 28 to 2,900
With
pounds.
that much horsepower?
Yes, sir. It's a lot of power.
What's the ratio? What your weight to horsepower ratio?
I never sat down and figured it out, you know, but like I said, you got 650 horsepower, you got about 2,900, 2,800 pounds, and I can assure you of this, if you want to burn the tires off in an hour, you can, because you can light them up all the time.
Absolutely fantastic. That's a whole lot of horsepower in a very light car, and it can turn, which is... And it can turn. It can stop.
Right.
That's absolutely incredible.
And the fuel injection and all the other stuff, the modern conveniences, there's no like workload to getting it started. The performance is a fuel injected performance, which is much more speed oriented. It's fast. It comes right to play where compared to a carburetor and its lag time. So you know you get all of the conveniences of that new modern power plant. Doesn't overheat.
But they don't make it this good anymore.
No,
they don't.
No.
Like the hard top, everything. This is the paint. I mean, all the metallic flake in the paint. Like it's absolutely a beautiful car.
Painstaking craftsmanship, a lot of work.
There you go.
That's the Gen 5 LT4, 650 horsepower. As we come around, we open the car up. It's got a full leather interior with LED lighting, Dakota digital dash, excellent craftsmanship in the seats.
Getting nice and polished get it ready. He's doing a great job.
He does a great job, yeah. We're getting ready for the show for the week, and then of course on Saturday afternoon, this car goes on the block for sale.
From what I hear, the grandkids love it.
Oh, my grandson loves the cars. He sits in them, he hits the horn, pretends he's driving them. So yeah, I think we got another generation of car builders coming up.
And that's the best way to do it. Just get them in it. I told your wife, I believe, I was like, if I was 2 years old sitting in this, I'd never stop loving cars. Like,
I believe it gets in your blood as you get exposed to it. I know it did for me. I started working in a custom body shop when I was 18. And look, I'm still doing it now, and I'm a couple years older than that.
There you go. just a couple. Well, Mark, I really appreciate you giving us a walk around to your car, talking about it with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Burning River Restomods out of Ohio. Our guy Mark here builds the most beautiful Corvettes, so make sure if you're in the market, you reach out to them. Or on Saturday, you can come make a bid on this beautiful Corvette yourself. Thank you again, Arizona Health and Living, live and local. Mark, I appreciate your time, sir. Thank you.